Hello, everyone. Welcome to. I would apologize for the volume, but I'm pretty sure that this is the first time you might hear me clearly since I realized that my microphone was working like crap. So, right now, I'm just sitting outside waiting safely for my vehicle to get its second windshield replacement. Luckily, not a third. Because that would, I don't know how the insurance would have seen that if I get two windshield replacements within a month. You know what I mean? Like, this car has had so many issues, and not on its own, mechanically solid. It's just bad luck, literally. Like, I mean, he has had, like I put in there, 10 accidents. Second windshield replacement, and 137,000 miles so far. It would have been also an 11th accident, but thankfully my nephew didn't actually hit it. It was something that it was already there. It was number 10, which had happened when I wasn't in the car. So he got lucky on that one. But based on his confession, at the very least, he hit the corner of the tire. Thankfully, Subaru makes really good brakes. I mean, ramps, because, well, they're still going and they have had a few issues already. So, like one time my car slid off on the snow on a small curve going 5 miles an hour. And if it wasn't because it hit exactly on the rim, it would have busted the car. But for a while, I've been wanting to document the things with my car, because, like, think about it. And I want to make sure that 10, 20, 30 years from now, I remember this, because I never had such a bad luck. And this was supposed to be Jay's car next year or after when he gets a car. And now I'm not even sure to give it to him. It might be a death trap. Like, those other planes. You can see it somewhere. I don't know if you can see it on the camera. Bought the car, first ever. Never in my life had I had a brand new car. I think I was 39 when I got it. Yeah, 39. And first ever, brand new car, 4.5 miles in it. And I got myself a Subaru because I was hoping that the mechanics in it will last at least 500,000 miles. I don't know if the car will last 500,000 miles at this point, if I'm honest. Because within a week of getting it, somebody rear-ended me. But keep in mind, all of these accidents are minor accidents, just enough to make it look like somebody beat the crap out of it on the outside, but they never reached the inside. Let me listen. So he hits me in the back. It wasn't bad. We were both on a red light, but somehow he thought that I should go and made that decision for me. And so he went, tapped me, and then got upset that I didn't go. That was number one in the first week. By the second week, I'm driving home I'm about an hour away, and I'm driving the highway. Here in upstate New York, driving the highways is not like other state, maybe, I'm not sure. But over here, basically, you got a lot of green foliage and trees and crap on the left hand side and on the median. Your Department of Transportation vehicle, one of those that work on the highways, they get from the medium onto the highway, and as they're crossing the lanes to go into the slow lane and speed up, The entire enclosure in the back had one opening for like the little door that they must have forgotten to put in. And there was one empty bucket just bouncing around. Doesn't it come out? I move from the right lane to the left lane. And as I move on the left lane, the bucket starts bouncing, move to the left lane, and I try to move back to the right, but it hit me. Thankfully, going at 75 miles an hour, it hit the very corner of the bumper. So, I started analyzing it later. I could have had an airbag deployment at 75 miles an hour. You imagine how bad that could have gone? So I was like, okay, not a problem. Thank God I got a dash cam too. Because when I called the state to be able to report it, they wanted to make sure what kind of information I have to verify it. Did I get the truck number? Did I get the license plate? Did I pull the guy over to ask him? Anything whatsoever. Nope, I didn't do any of that. So how can we prove it? Thankfully, again, I have my dash cam. So I sent the video. You can see the bucket fall out of it, fall down, hit me, all of that. They pay for it. I'm starting to forget the issues because there's so many. Another one was leaving work. I work in many different places. So at this point, I was leaving the Hall of Justice. And I had just parked my car in the basement at about 9 a.m. And by 12 something, 1 p.m., did I go in and I get on. I start hearing like a what the hell? Halfway through the house, like 2:30, driving in the highway to my house. All like I was calling the dealership to make an appointment to have it checked up. Oh, we'll get an appointment next week. No, I need it now. No appointments. All of a sudden, my car just automatically, all the lights went on like a Christmas tree on the dashboard. So they made an emergency appointment for me and whatnot. What was it? Well, I got mouse kitty. And you might wonder, what is a mouse kitty? Well, that's when a mouse gets so tangled up into the belt that moves the engine and everything else, the alternator, it looks like a mouse spaghetti. And half the mouse was like the meatball. So because it chewed enough on that edge of it, that once it started rolling, it started peeling off the entire edge. Just that thing started peeling completely off until the whole belt went. Let me see. Oh, Andrew has two under the belt, my nephew. Last year, he went, asked me if he could go to the store for us to go get a few things. Yeah, go ahead. When he came back, he scratched my mom's car with mine. So that's a twofer for him. This year, that's the one that I was saying, he gets home and they're telling me, Theo, I think that I scratched your car because we were crossing the bridge and I heard a bang. And when I look at the rear mirror, then part was already blown up on the plastic of it. I'm like, nope, don't you worry, that one's fine. I checked the tire. It has a little dent, but I was able to get a hammer and put it back onto where it needed to be. So that's why I was saying earlier, the tires are good. The rims. From there, that brings up to that other one. I don't know when it happened. It happened within the last 3 months when I went to get an oil change. The way that they parked, the car was parked, like you have the rear mirror, which is like the color plastic, and right below there's like a strip of other plastic that's separated, and that one it's black. So I couldn't tell when it got beat up and it was missing the piece. And so that happened with the last 3 months. So somebody literally, while I was parked, hit my rear mirror and scratched my door and all that stuff. So that was what? One mouse hit rear-ended. We got the bucket, the two from Andrew, that's 5. The 6 from the, and I wouldn't even count the second one from Andrew because it wasn't anything but the rim. So we're going to eliminate that, and they would be the 5th one would be that on the Jesus, I just mentioned being parked in there. Then there was Jennifer backing up, hit it, my door. That's number 6. Then it was while parked in front of Jen's shop, the owner of the shop next door went to park and it hit my bumper and fender. That's 7. Um, what was the other one? I went through a car wash and it popped out my bumper on the side, like the rear, the flap. All of a sudden, it just popped it out and it popped out the front too. I mean, there's a few that I'm missing. 2 windshield wipers. This one got 2 cracks. One 3 weeks ago, I was lazy getting a repair. And then a second one happened last weekend. So might as well now. I definitely got to get a repair. Oh shit. Okay. It seems like it's about to rain because I just got a few droplets on me. Um, what other one does a stupid car has had happen to it? Oh, a deer. I hit a deer for the first time in 14 years living in upstate New York. Um, I actually hit a stupid deer. Thank God it was fine. I was able to not give him CPR, but like not mouth to mouth, but I gave him CPR and I stretched up his neck and stuff. And the fucker came back. I mean, he came back too. It was dizzy and all out of it. Like I helped him stand up and just kind of hold him there after I moved my car like 5, 10 feet away from us. And as he got up and started walking, it was like looking at like a drunk person. Just the feet just hit. It hit my rear bumper. So catch that. That one I ended up having to replace, headlights and all kinds of stuff. What other one am I missing? There's like one more that I'm missing. But just out of the randomness, you can now maybe believe me when I say they were not my fault. I mean, a third of all the accidents that my car have had, it wasn't even running. It was parked. Go figure. It's like, holy crap. So, I mean, I don't know. I feel like it's pretty bad luck, that car. Enough to not give it to Jason, I think, because to give that car as the first car for my son at 16, when he turned 16 this year, I don't know. He might be better off getting something older. Because then it's all the stupid codes. And, I mean, I love that I would be able to track it with GPS and get notifications for geofencing and like my car, I have 3 dash cams in it. 3, not dash cam, 3 wise cams. They are set up to be 24/7 running with a power converter in it. Well, it's a power converter and a power storage. And so even when I shut off the car, it's still recording. So yeah, I mean, I like those features for safety, but you know, the good backup camera, sensors have to help with, proximity and shit. But I don't know, it's pretty freaking cursed. 135, so that's 37 miles is fine. That's the other one I'm missing. When I bought the car, it was delayed by a month and a half. It was supposed to arrive within the week because somebody else had ordered it and they backed out. And so the car was available. It basically had everything that I wanted within the price range I wanted. The only thing I didn't want it was a 4-door sedan Impreza, but I had to deal with that. Well, it took a month and a half for me to get it. Every week I would get, no, next week, no, next week. What would happen? Well, believe it or not, 2 of the transport semis that were moving the cars broke down and had to be sent back. So they sent one it broke down. They sent another one that he was on the way back or something to pick up the load, bring it back to the main, to the starting point, so that another truck will take it. Same thing happened. Another truck brought it back. A third truck finally got it to us. And then while in that time, while waiting, keep in mind, I had a Kia before that I put about 100,000 miles in it in about no, I got it with 73, and it was like 270 or 200 and something when I got rid of it. But anyway, that one also blew an engine because Kia was having problems with those. But that was a known issue. You get it? When I signed the papers for this car, the first crazy shit started happening. Keep in mind, I drive about 35,000 miles per year. That's my average. And so about 100 and something miles per day. It never had where all of a sudden there was like a hookup, like from a fire truck or like a cleaning truck, something that connects a hose to it, and it has that metal connector to it, like clang, clang, snap it to it. Looks like the tip of a fire hose. Snow on the ground, went to switch lanes, and won't you have it, I hit that stupid thing. And the metal hooks that connect to it that you snap on, one of them hooked onto my gas tank, what a moron. Hooked onto my gas tank, and then literally like the movie Speed. But that's when I realized how fucking liars are in that movie. I mean, you know that they're lying, but holy motherfucker. I mean, I get it. My tank is a lot smaller than a bus, but still. I had half a tank and I drove for about 5 miles, 5 to 7 miles before I completely ran out of gas. So I don't know how the hell they did in that movie. That is what I count as a first accident, because even though it didn't happen to it, it happened right after I signed the papers and I was just waiting to turn the car in and go get my new one. And so, yeah, ever since I signed the documents, see, pretty much right at then. And so now while I'm sitting over here, I was looking at that there's a paintball machine. Let me see if I can change my camera settings. Camera reader. You can see that there's a. Which one is closer? Let's see. Okay, the other one. It has more zoom. So you can see the paintball storage there for it, and they got some play there. I was just looking over here. They seem to have a lot better. Look at those installations there. Look at that. Now you see, that's kind of like what I tell the kids to do. There's a cop right there. Immigration? Yep. Federal protection. Oh, they haven't used this in a while. Holy shit. Look at that. That is so cool. Yeah. So basically, that's what I gotta take a picture here to show the kids. Maybe that will give them an idea of what I'm talking about, because I don't think they get what I mean by when I say build up out on the trail that our neighbor allows us to use. And so, anyway, I was thinking, I just don't know how to go about it because I've been talking so much about politics. I'm afraid people are thinking that this is a politics show. But I was finding a new podcast by a guy called um, oh shit, Gabriel Urbina. Urbina. Gabriel Urbina. Holy crap. It's like listening to Seven Lamb Productions or Darren Marler. Like, no, like more like Seven Lamb, more like, what's her name? Um, Midnight Burger. So, I got the kids working right now. I should mention that. Since, at least to me, that is a huge deal. Why? Well, you try to get teenagers to do anything. I have a 19, a 15, 11, 9, working on cleaning the book right now. They were still were wondering why when they were using like just a little spray and then wiping it. Well, I mean, but the dirt is just spreading out. It's not really cleaning. So when I had a chance between work, dude, you need to get a bucket. Like you need to get a bucket of water and like just really go at it. It's a freaking boat. So get it wet. So let's see how they do. I mean, I got 2 hours to kill while my car gets the windshield. So far it's been an hour. So far it's been 45 minutes, not even an hour. So they do have a TV inside. So let me go try to go get on that TV. Watch a little TV. I don't want to complain about the heat because it is Rochester, New York. Getting a few days in the 90s is like, oh my God. It makes me remember how hot it gets in Maracaibo in Venezuela. And oh my God, look at that shit. Come on, camera, 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 camera. Oh, look at that. Such a beautiful plane, helicopter. Have I ever mentioned my obsession with helicopters and planes and how I believe someday, I don't know when, maybe hopefully sooner and later, I'll be having my own little plane or helicopter. Since there are some, um, what are they called? Like the kit, like the helicopter kits. Um, Somebody I saw that they were selling it actually on Facebook for like 75 grand. I mean, that's why I say someday because that's basically a third of 2/3 of my mortgage. But that would be amazing. Anyway, I hope you all have a great day. And listen, if you get a chance, go to the Facebook page PKDK Pod at PKDK Pod and give it a follow. Once I have 100 followers, then I'll be able to go live there as well. Um, oh, here comes another one. Let's see. I was just gonna. It sounded like another one was coming up. Um, I don't know what I heard. Oh, because it sounds from far over there. Like if it's the pardon on the other side. Or where the tower control is. Control tower. Um, so yeah, you can still contact us at the website, although still in the basics. And if you want to be on the show or have your own show, reach out. Have a good one, everyone. Stay cool.